Hey. Welcome.
Oh.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone, one and all.
What a year it's been.
What? No,
Woo!
I wouldn't know because I'm one of Santa's little helpers from up south. But where?
Where are you from?
North. I'm from the North Pole.
Oh, I thought
My
you were
name
from
is
the South
my name is
Pole.
Bridget from the North Pole.
Okay.
I stopped writing a diary. Get it? Because it's Bridget Jones's diary.
Oh.
That's got a Christmas scene in it. True.
It does. That's
Yeah.
your favorite Christmas movie, is it?
No. Oh my God, she's turning 30 too. I'm turning
parallels.
30 next year. We're
Yeah.
not. It's not next year yet, all right? So we won't talk about it.
Pretty much the same person.
Yeah. What's my favorite Christmas movie?
What is your favorite Christmas movie?
I love The Holiday. It's got one 5-second Christmas movie in it,
Yeah.
but it's a part of the Netflix. I think it's on Netflix. The Holiday, Home Alone, The Santa Claus, Home Alone 2, Miracle on 34th Street, The Fest Miracle on 34th Street, then the second. Oh my gosh, like I'm out of Christmas movies anymore. The Grinch,
Die Hard.
The Simpsons Christmas episodes,
Oh, yeah. That's
Die
counts.
Hard. It's got James. He wears one hat throughout the entire thing, yeah?
Yeah.
I can't
It's in the
remember Die
holiday
Hard, actually.
seasons, like the opening.
It's got murder in it.
Yeah, it's still a holiday movie.
It's still a holiday movie.
Murder still happens in the holidays.
Oh my goodness, James. Nice. But hi.
We wish you a happy new year.
Yeah.
If you make it.
If you make it.
Um,
Very nicely done. What about you, James? What's your favourite
You
song,
already-
drink? What is it?
Okay. Oh, my favorite song. Who's gonna make the gravy?
Where's that from, James?
Paul Kelly. Who's gonna make
Oh
the
my
gravy?
God. Is he from the Kelly gang?
No. Well, maybe he is.
You just
Maybe
don't
he's
know.
an ancestor.
Maybe.
Yeah. Bloody
So you like
coppers.
So you like a bit of gravy on your mash?
Yeah.
What's your go-to like food for Christmas?
My go-to? I love a chocolate ripple cake.
I bet you do. Well, homemade or store-bought?
Homemade.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Does it have mint, like crumbly stuff all over it?
Yeah, it's got a peppermint crisp.
Oh, it's got
It's been
that's
smashed.
classic. You
And
get the
you stir it.
pavlova. No, the pavlova is like ranked number 2nd on this list.
I
You
don't
first
like
get-
pavlova. Why do you like that?
What do you mean? It's like inhaling air. You can eat the whole thing in one serving.
No, not a fan
Not
of
your
it.
thing?
No.
Unbelievable.
It's just like people rave about it. I'm just like, you're raving about this.
Unbelievable. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Father Christmas is coming in the door.
Stop it.
But no, I would say, what's mine? I kind of like everything. Just give me a roast. Just give me a
You love everything.
decent bit
A
of garlic
what
bread.
type of roast? Roast chicken,
Oh.
roast pork,
Roast
lamb.
pork with like rosemary and cranberry sauce, and then it can change to like apple sauce, and then it can just change to a slice of good toasted bread with butter. Just give me anything and I'll eat it.
Bread and butter.
Yeah, sometimes it's standard and it's needed.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else.
What you like food wise, or
I'm not really into the whole Christmas pudding.
no, me either. I can't stand like rich stuff. Even if you put like a lot of custard, I can't handle
Yeah.
it.
Even if you like custard ice cream.
Yeah.
Custard icing.
Custard ice cream. You
Yeah,
drunk
ice cream.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And alcohol. What's your go-to? Bailey's.
I kind of love. All right, I'll let you in and tell
What's
you
your
what I do.
secret?
I get the eggnog. That's if you can find any at Woolies or
Everyone's taking
Woolworths
that.
or Coles. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you can, like if you put a bit of like liqueur or like anything, you can put a bit of
Brandy.
brandy. You can put a bit. Some of it comes with like already brandy in it. I don't like that one. I like the original and putting my own brandy in it.
Okay, yeah.
And then just warming it up like 10 seconds in the microwave. Mwah. Amazing.
That's your go-to. That's
No.
your speaker.
Maybe
secret
not.
recipe.
Just anything. Just take me to Dan Murphy's, the alcohol shop for people outside of Australia,
Yeah.
and just make it happen. Like, Baileys can be a good gin, could be a good, I hate beer, I hate wine, but I seem to always drink wine, you know that. And I always complain.
Yeah.
It's a yearly tradition.
You have a wine and you complain.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I can't drink it. And then I end up buying a bottle.
Yeah. What about sangria?
I've never been I used to have sangria at your parties and then you stopped. So I don't know what I feel about it now. You don't invite me anywhere.
Is that an invitation for me to throw a party for my birthday?
I'm still waiting for the invitation. I've already told you what I'm doing in May for my birthday.
I haven't even told
exactly.
you. It's in like less than, 3 weeks?
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Okay.
What's the plan?
I'll put on a party. Let's just have a big party.
Do we have to sanitize before we come in?
Absolutely. It's COVID times.
It's COVID times.
I was thinking a hazmat theme.
Nice. A festive hazmat theme.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, James, for including me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I expect plenty of sangria now. Can't get out of it.
I'll make a garbage bin full.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. I'll buy you a garbage bin for your birthday so you can make it.
Oh, sweet.
Done. But Christmas, can you believe it?
I cannot believe it.
It's
year
come
is...
like this.
Quick, can you believe it's our 30th episode? You're turning 30 next year.
I know. By that time, we'll probably be on our... Actually, don't know. 50th?
56, yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Mm.
Yes, we're planning to keep doing this podcast.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
It's the most well-researched podcast in Australian history.
It really is. Solid 5 minutes before the podcast starts.
Yeah. So we've talked a bit about favourite foods when it comes to Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like a Christmas memory that you really clear as day?
Oh, I would always get up
Santa?
at like... I used to watch my... So, kid disclaimer. So, if there's a kid listening to this podcast right now, bugger off. I used to watch my dad rustle under the Christmas tree doing something. And then I used to be like... And I used to watch him. I used to peek around the corner and be like, what's he doing? Is he fixing like the snow? Because we used to have like fake, cotton ball snow.
Yeah.
Now, what's he doing? And then I used to miraculously see presents under that tree. And then I used to wait for them to go to bed, and I may have gotten a knife, like a butter knife, and I may have hacked the side of presents. And I knew they were all for me because I'm an only child. And maybe some of them were for my grandparents, but it doesn't matter. They won't notice because they were too old at the time. So it's just me with a butter knife at kind of like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I would say.
How old are you?
5, 6.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was pretty... Even like Easter, they used to make the effort and make... they used to make the effort and make the floor sticky.
Oh, okay.
Like some like sticky stuff, like a cordial or something. Like Ribena, I used to always drink that. Hate it now, but love it. Yeah, anyway. Not the moral of the story. And then they used to put some dirt and it used to be like... That always used to fascinate me.
It's like, oh, it's the Easter bunny.
Yeah. But yeah, I used to like go with a butter knife and cut the side and see what it is. And once a year, my parents used to take me to Toys R Us and either Frankston, and if they failed me, I'd end up at Maya trying to select a Barbie doll. And I used to spend apparently an hour or 2 just trying to pick the Barbie doll. I used to be really precise. I used to be like, I don't like the curls on this Barbie doll's hair. I don't like the dress. Where's the caravan? Like, where's the extra goods in this box? There's no extra goods. I don't want it. I used to be that much of a picky kid, so...
You sound like me.
Yeah, I used to be really particular, because this is my one thing I'd be really excited for.
Yeah.
That would be, like, the standout one.
I remember, like, I think I was 3 or 4. Well, I can't actually remember it, but I've been told this is the story from my sister and my parents. So I was 3 or 4. My sister's like... They have a rule. When Santa comes, you can't go open your presents until you're both awake.
Mm.
And my sister's like, James, wake up, wake up. I think it's like 4 a.m. in the morning.
Mm.
And I was just like, Santa's been. And I was just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
And I slept. And then apparently about like 5 minutes later, I wake up and I'm like, Santa's been. I'm running, crashing down the hallway.
Yeah.
all excited, and it was just like I think it was a little bit of a delay. You know, like you've been
sunk
woken
in.
from deep sleep or REM sleep, like dreaming sleep,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh yeah, what? And it's like I don't get it, and then you go back to
Yeah.
sleep, and then like you process that, and you wake up, and you're like, huh? So it was
This is
just
the moment.
mental.
Did you ever see Santa?
No, but we did have, obviously, hopefully you've switched off if you've got kids. There was this meeting amongst the cousins, and Luke took us upstairs into his bedroom, parents' bedroom. And he's like, we're all gathered around. So it's me, my sister, Luke, and Madeline and Nathan. So there's the 5 of us. I'm having like a little
Your
meeting,
cousins.
like a council meeting. And he's like, I've got something to show you. And he's like, this is the wrapping paper.
Oh,
this is
evidence.
the wrapping paper that Santa used. I've got a theory. And they're like, oh.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, Luke's just trying to start trouble. I don't believe it. Like, what am I? I'm a conspiracy theory. Luke's trying to,
at that
shoot
age,
the messenger.
Look at that.
Yeah. I was just like, no, it's Luke. Luke's just got it wrong. That's just a coincidence. They probably got it from Santa's factory. For like Nan and Granddad.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's the same wrapping paper. And then that was kind of the thing. I think I was like 12 and I started crying when I found out. It's just like, why you lie?
Oh my God. I remember like Christmas Eve, I used to go break grass and put it I've got like this porch at home and I used to put it on the edge and then get a glass of milk and put it there. I went through extreme effort, and then I would ask Dad to go buy cookies at the shops. That would be for Santa, and the milk would be for Santa, and then the grass was for the reindeer. And then I used to peek out just to see the wind, whether it blew the grass away. I used to do that, yeah.
Most of the
Then
time.
I used to go out and, My dad's like, how did you even reach the door handle to open the door? I cared about it that night. I cared about it.
Yeah.
That's so cute, though, your story. I like it. There's so many memories, actually, when you sit down and actually think about it.
Yeah. How about like a lot of people who are listening from overseas, they wouldn't really understand that. Like, an Australian Christmas is different in that, like, in terms of the environment, in terms of, like, yes,
it's stinking hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically. Do you remember, like, a Christmas where it's just, like, stinking hot and you're in the pool and you're, like, trying to avoid the sun, and then you have the meal, and then, like, with the hot weather as well, you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have tiles in our house everywhere, except if it's not floorboards in the rooms, it's tiles.
Yeah.
And I used to just, like, do a starfish position on the ground. It'd be so hot, and then have the aircon or the fan on or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever experienced, like, I would love to one day, like a snowy Christmas. Because New York looks insane right now. Have you seen, like, videos of it?
It does look really cool.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
A white Christmas.
Literally, yeah.
In New York City.
I can play the song and everything.
Like Home Alone.
Yeah.
In the hotel trunk.
I wonder if they have that, like, toy shop in the second one. He goes into the toy shop and just... Maybe. We're just going to have to go and see.
Yeah. You're going to have to go hunt it down.
Yeah. But when everything ceases there, that'll be great.
COVID-19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be stranded in America of all places.
So we've talked a little bit about our memories. What is your bad memories? They're like, you were talking that you were very particular with presents. Was there a year that you weren't very impressed with Santa?
I can tell you the year my parents told me Santa did,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to say any more, children. But you get the drift, people older than children age.
Yeah.
Over 10. I was told at Dimmy's, and Mum didn't hold back. I was just like, no, we have to do this for Santa. She goes, no, but like the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, and the Santa. She told me all at once. I cried. I literally burst out into tears.
I cried too.
Because why would you do that?
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like, why are you being a liar?
Yeah.
You told us like that's the worst thing to do.
I know, but
And
it was like
you've
the
been doing
highlight
it.
of my life, though. If there was no Santa Claus, I'd be bored.
Yeah. Did you believe the whole fact that he could go around to every household in?
I always found it suspicious because we never had like a chimney or anything, like a fireplace. I'll be like, oh, he's magic.
Yeah. So that's how you explained it later.
Until I saw Dad. Yeah. I was just like, is he trying to help Santa because he can't fit through the chimney? Oh, wait, we don't have a chimney. So how's he? Yeah.
Yeah.
You start to analyze as a kid.
Yeah.
I know I did with the butter knife.
What was the butter knife for? Like your own protection?
No, so I can open because I had to do it because I knew if I ripped it from the top, people would see. So if I actually cut the side, and then folded it or something of the sort, like near the tree where you can't see the fold, then when I get up in the morning and start yelling, oh, there's presents, I've already ripped it, yeah? And if my mum always goes to the toilet, like, because people need to know this, in like the middle of the morning. So what happens if she sees like rippage, if that's a word, near the site? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I made sure.
That's really funny. You had it all figured out.
Yeah. And I'm an only child too.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if I had multiple brothers and sisters, I would have been like...
You would have told them?
I would have taken all their presents, sorry. Maybe this is why, like, the universe was like, we won't give her any siblings. She would probably stuff them up.
That's funny. Yeah,
that was good, though.
Me and my sister.
Oh, that's cute, though.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember...
Did you have like a massive, like, did you have the pine tree? Did you have the massive,
like,
normal?
Tree. Like, just a fake tree. But it was cool.
Nice.
It didn't give Dad allergies. He's had one pine tree and he's complained the entire time. He's
really?
Just like, I'm allergic to them. We're not getting another one. Never again. Because my one got it. It's like, isn't it beautiful? It smells so nice.
Yeah.
And then Dad was sneezing and sneezing and sneezing. He's like, I'm allergic to it.
Fine, Rick.
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah.
Ruin Christmas for everyone.
It's such a nice, we have a friend, so Jackie, she always has like a pine tree and that smell lingers all throughout January in that house. It's the best.
I like the smell of it.
I like the smell of it too.
The spiders that come in that.
Yeah, and the bristles. Yeah, stuff.
Huntsmans.
But there were heaps like on the road, like these pine trees for sale. I noticed like an abundance this year.
Yeah.
That or they've always been there, but I've never noticed because they've no COVID. But this year I've noticed quite a bit.
Yeah.
I went to the Christmas Kingdom in Mentone.
Oh, yeah. I haven't been there with you before.
I love it. I think I took you, isn't it? Yeah. I love that.
That was fun.
Most of the stuff was sold out, but not as bad. The week after my friend went and it was... But no, the Christmas Kingdom in Mentone is amazing. You get like the light display at the back, all different colour balls at the front.
Yeah, every type of Christmas decoration you can think of.
Yeah.
I remember when I went there with you and like all the stuff, I was just like, you can go absolutely overboard.
Can you imagine having your first home?
It's just like Santa here, Santa there, Santa this, Santa that. One that
trees everywhere. Yeah.
They're like Santa's animated, going ho 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 ho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of like that Get on the Beers one. Have you seen that? It was on the news. There's like this house somewhere in Victoria where they've like Dan Andrews song that they've synced it to the Christmas lights and it's like a techno show. Yeah, it was on the news and I was just like, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Get on the Beers.
Get on the Beers. And it just goes off.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see the Christmas lights this year. I wanted to. Have you seen any?
I saw a lot of lights just driving home the other day, but I didn't like pull over and watch any light shows. But I was actually shocked. You are right. The amount of people that have done it this year is a lot higher around here than ever's done it before.
Yeah.
I was just like, ooh, people
even
went
down
all
my
out.
like court.
Yeah,
no one cares
like,
in my court.
Yeah, in like our street there was a few, but not many. But like just the street around from my house and then down the thing, I was just like, They've gone it.
They've gone to Bunnings and made it happen.
Yeah. They've
Yeah.
got this figured out. Yeah, it's
That's
very
so
cool.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go see the lights. I might do it tonight. Here's the thing, though. I was telling you, isn't it, James? You feel like after a shift or whatever, if you've got nothing to do, to have a drink, and then you're just like, and then you start thinking about the lights when it's dark,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh no, I didn't think this through. So it's either going to go one way or the other. Either I'm going to drink or see the lights. More than likely, the first one.
You're gonna drink.
Yeah.
I think like this time of year, it's just very much, especially in Australia, Christmas time is very much a time to relax. You know, you've got a break, and you just kind of get into that, I guess, end of year mode.
Yeah, you do. I felt it today. I started at 8 and finished at 1, and I really felt it today. And I'm like, but you have a half day. Like, what's the problem?
I was just like, why do I keep on working the 24th and then back on the 27th?
You know, you got to be one of those smart people that actually take annual leave. You know, they actually make sure on public holidays, like they do it properly. And I always think about it like the week before.
Yeah.
Because reality doesn't set in until like the day before. Like it doesn't feel like Christmas for me tomorrow.
Well, the cool thing is that the Boxing Day falls on the weekend, so we get it on the Monday.
So good. Yeah.
And then we've also got New Year's Day, which falls on the Friday.
Nice.
And it's a 3-day weekend.
I'm so keen. And then Australia Day after that, and then we're stuffed until Queen's birthday, yeah?
Oh, we've got Labor Day.
Labor Day.
That's and then we've got Easter.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It's early part of the year is easy. It's the later part of the year that starts stretching out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Queen's birthday, where you're like, oh, not until Queen's birthday.
Yeah, no. I never wanted to be part of the Commonwealth as much. I just want that one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually quite hot today, isn't it? In Melbourne.
Yeah, it is. It's quite warm. It's been quite warm last week, and then it got cold and it started raining. So that's Melbourne. That's
Melbourne indeed.
At least like Sydney seems to have their cluster under control, and they can enjoy a little Christmas.
It's true.
It's nice.
It's very true. That's what they say, but true.
Yeah.
Who knows, really? You just don't know, isn't it, where it's going to start? It just takes one special individual.
Yeah.
And then boom. So hopefully it's maintained.
I was just like figuring out.
Yeah. Is this your go-to drink, James? Or good old bright lager?
Summer for Eric's Sprite summer lager.
Nice.
No, it's not usually my go-to. I feel like really drunk though.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I've only had 3.
You've only had 3.
Yeah.
Not bad. I haven't had a thing today. I mean, obviously. But the cops were actually, like, the police officers on the road were everywhere. Just driving here, I saw, like, maybe 3.
Well, you do know that, like, the state is in so much debt that it needs to raise some revenue.
Oh, this person didn't press the accelerator on time. No, but honestly, like, they're everywhere today.
Yeah. Also, it's good this time of year that they are out in heavy presence because our roads are pretty bad.
They are driving like maniacs.
Yeah.
And I noticed, like, straight out of, like, the second lockdown, people were driving like nutcases, like tailgating all of it.
Do you know what I found interesting today going down to the shopping centre? It's just how people are really like relaxed and calm, or they're just
maniacs.
Yeah, it's like they're like got their trolleys with all their stuff and they're pushing and
they're going nuts. They're in that line that you have to wait in the line for like 10 minutes, and then they're just like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I bought you a present. I bought James a present.
Yes, you did.
I did.
Christmas present. Thank you.
No worries. And I was just like, how is this going to work like Christmas Eve? But I'll just try my odds. Maybe everyone's like, I don't want to go to the shops because of the rush. So they don't go. And then there would be car spots. And I was right. There were like quite a bit of car spots. So I parked the car and people were just going nuts with trolleys, and Kmart is still under, they must be making the most money.
People love Kmart.
They love Kmart. I don't know if they're buying the same thing like 3 times or what's happening.
It's just like you need 3 versions of this because it will last you the year.
True. And then we could go again. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's convenient, Kmart.
It's very convenient. And it's actually quite interesting to see what pops up there. You're like, oh, I wouldn't have thought of that sort of a thing. Oh, I don't have one of those. And it's normally like jam-packed too, like where the appliances and everything are.
Yeah.
It's jam-packed. They no longer have the $2 rack. I went yesterday, I think it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get over it, but they had the $5 rack. I'm like, this is a bit too much for my liking.
This is a note.
Yeah.
This isn't
Is it
coin.
Coins, like shrapnel? I have to use like proper plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope everyone is having a good Christmas tomorrow and they're with their loved ones. And for people that are alone in Christmas, we send you all positive vibes, don't we, James? Especially during this time.
Yeah. We send you
James
love.
is completely smashed.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
I just because the sun up here, it's hot.
Oh, it's hot and heat rises. Yeah,
Yeah.
true. But yeah, all the people that are alone, we hope you find happiness in a movie or just for a walk, really. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
Hope you're not too alone and hope you're enjoying the podcast if you're listening to it. I actually wanted to I always do this one thing every year, and I stopped, I think, for the last 2 years. I think it just slipped my mind, where I'd go and buy stuff around like Woolworths or like Coles, and then you give, like, there's some sort of a cart where you put all the stuff and they give it to the poor.
Yeah.
I don't see that anymore.
I think because of COVID.
Oh, true.
I think
that would make more
donations,
sense. That's interesting, isn't it?
Donations would be accepted, but probably not.
I should do that. I'll do it tonight, and I'll let people know of what charity. Do you want to pitch in?
Yeah, sure.
No worries. I'll find one that we're passionate about, and we'll make it happen.
Yeah, last year we brought in stuff and created like a hamper.
Like the hampers, yeah, that was fun.
And then we donated it to I can't remember what charity it was. It was a charity that's like first line helping homeless people. So it's like we brought them like toothpaste, toothbrushes, like
the essentials.
Yeah, all the essentials, some deodorants, some canned food and all that kind of stuff. And it was pretty much, we got asked to design something for Christmas, and we decided that what we were going to do instead was just build a Christmas tree out of stuff that we were going to donate, because we're thinking about wastage and everything. And you know how sometimes we can go over the top with decorations that is
really
only
can.
For a month season. So we're just like, nope, so we just built a Christmas tree out of all the items, and then put some tinsel on it and a star at the top of like the can on top, and then that's what we did, which was really nice. Remember that? I was proud of our team, because I was just like watching all the other people with all their decorations. Don't get me wrong, it was very Christmassy and they won. Yeah. But I was just kind of like, ours is a bit more symbolic and a bit more, I don't know, deeper than...
Unique, I would say. That's so good, James.
Yeah.
I did that for the, not the Christmas tree, but I did the donation when the bushfire appeal. Yeah. And then there was too much like clothes and whatnot, so I gave food. I can't believe that was a year ago too. Almost a year.
Yeah. It's gone fast, but it's gone slow.
Yeah, it's a weird sort of a year.
It's just like, yeah.
Kind of like limbo. In the limbo year.
Yeah. How low can you go?
No, it's good. Oh, James.
Yeah.
Hi. All right. Oh, my goodness. So it is 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Boom. Well, once again, we hope everyone has a lovely Christmas, and we'll next week. Oh yeah, New Year's. Yeah, New Year's. I was just like, we'll see you next year. No, not really.
New Year's.
So catch you later. Like, subscribe, comment. Tell us what you want to hear. All right. Keen to hear.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Have a
Bye.
great Christmas.